सभी को नमस्कार। और कार्यक्रम को थोड़ा प्रीपोन करने के लिए क्षमा प्रार्थी हूं, पर इतनी उपस्थिति देखकर उत्साह भी हो रहा है। आज महामहिम राष्ट्रपति, देश की प्रथम ट्राइबल वुमन, प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ इंडिया, उनका जॉइंट सेशन को अभिभाषण होगा, इसलिए इसको प्रीपोन किया। बड़ा सुकून महसूस कर रहा हूं। डायस की तरफ देखता हूं तो 2/3 महिलाएं हैं, सामने देखता हूं तो 3/4 हैं। कितना डेकोरम है, कितना सुकून है। ये प्रेरणा भारत की संसद भी आपसे लेगी। एंड देयर विल बी नाउ मोर डिबेट, डायलॉग, डिस्कशन, डेलिब्रेशन एंड नॉट डिस्टर्बेंस और डिसरप्शन। ऑनरेबल मिनिस्टर ऑफ स्टेट, मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ वुमेन एंड चाइल्ड डेवलपमेंट, श्रीमती सावित्री ठाकुर, all her life committed to women empowerment. Excellent parliamentarian and very able minister. Srimati Vijay Rahatkar, Chairperson, National Commission for Women. She is modest. She has paid tributes to her predecessors. But let me tell you, she is 24/7 in mission mode. And I am sure the Commission will see glorious days under her stewardship. Sri Anil Malik, Secretary, Ministry of Women and Child Development. एक अकेले काफी हैं। A very senior IAS officer of 1991 batch has a track record of performance and output. And Srimati Meenakshi Negi, Member Secretary, National Commission for Women. It is fundamental that the chairperson should have a good member secretary. Otherwise, things do not add up. This is a perfect combination. And the chairperson has been very wise to keep the member secretary on the left side. Because when I sit in Rajya Sabha, on the right side is the government, on the left side is the opposition. And you want understanding opposition, cooperative opposition, constructive opposition. So on my left, Dr. Jagdeepdhankhar, Vijay Rahatkar, and Meenakshi Lekhi. So, ladies and gentlemen, the first session of Parliament, as we enter the last quarter of this century of adoption of the Indian Constitution, for me it is starting with this occasion. I feel gratified. This is a momentous occasion because on Foundation Day, we reflect what we have done. And we chalk out a path ahead. Now when there are more achievements, when there are more affirmative developments, the challenges are more. With respect to women and women empowerment, we have for the first time a constitutional prescription, reservation for women to the extent of 1/3 in Lok Sabha and state legislatures. Women are breaking every ceiling and they are in combat positions in defense forces. All around there is an ecosystem that is affirmative for them. Women have tasted development. Women of this country at the moment are most aspirational. And when a segment is most aspirational, the challenges are enormous because energy has to be regulated. I have no doubt, without contribution of half of humanity, neither the planet can be happy, nor the nation can prosper. Soothing aspect is that Bharat, home to 1/6 of humanity, is getting indulgent attention of its mothers, sisters. They are contributing hugely. National Commission for Women, it has to realize its strength. I firmly believe strength is never in exercise of power. Strength is in realization of limitations. Your limitations define your power. I would urge the Commission to set a new trend. The trend is information dissemination and constructive persuasion. Generating sensation or using coercive mechanism to hit the headlines should be the last priority, if not to be avoided at all. We have seen that best of the works being done are tainted by isolated instances only to generate sensation and hit the headlines. There must be a culture to work in silence, to work silently, to work in subterranean area. I would urge the media to be extremely sensitive. It is easy for a media person to sit on the desk and create sensation, go into the minor details, micro details of an incident, ignoring the overall system, which is extremely soothing. I would therefore urge that this would surely be adopted. From development of women, we have marched into women-led development. And why not? Tomorrow is going to be a great day. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman will create another history. The first woman finance minister to have presented the largest number of budgets. A rare achievement for her. I am sure you can clap on this. Nirmala Sitharaman has created a record and is a beacon now to every woman. NCW's role is twofold. NCW has to be North Star when women organizations or individual women, they look for guidance. And that has to be the fundamental situation. They must look up to you, ma'am, for guidance, for development, for progress. And when it comes to some kind of difficulties, then it has to act the other way around. When we look at our civilizational journey, women have dominated public discourse. They had level playing field. Vedic scholar Gargi exemplifies it. So women-led development is not new to this country that has civilizational depth of 5,000 years. Gender justice is much beyond legal framework or constitutionalism. It is embodied in our ancient scriptures. Yat naristu pujantu ramante tatra devta. Very significant, where women are revered, where women are respected, when women are treated with sublimity, when women are treated with sensitivity, there is divine presence. You feel divinity. But what I see, and a great challenge which is not noticed, subtle discrimination. Discrimination which is refined at workplace, in politics, or otherwise, is the greatest challenge to your gender. Because you can't make an issue of subtle discrimination. But subtle discrimination is very painful. I would expect the Commission to brainstorm, generate a national claim that this subtle discrimination gets resonance. Second, the normal urge, the male urge to dominate, is not sublime human instinct. It does not fit in our human soul. But we can't deny that men are ever inclined to dominate. This dominance has to end. This dominance is psychologically depressing for women, because when it comes to meritocracy and talent, they are next to none. And I therefore would urge, let us create a system in trade, industry, commerce, business, politics, academia, and the like, that in fiscal reward, women should be on equal footing. Unfortunately, this is not the trend. The Commission has to deal with this issue, because these are the issues. Today we think there is a woman bureaucrat, a woman scientist, a woman entrepreneur, a woman in academics, a woman vice chancellor. But their challenges are different than their courts. We must genuinely work to bring about most authentic equality, gender equality. Democratic foundations rest on policy making, and policy making requires thought process, and the thought process comes out of experience. Nature has gifted so bountifully women that their thought process has potential, because they act as sister, daughter, mother, grandmother, maternal grandmother. They know it. Fortunately, they will have decisive role now. When we'll have more than 1/3, I say more than 1/3 because 1/3 is reserved. They can go to the other seats also. They will be part of policy making, and that will be a great development for the nation. If India has to achieve, and which it will achieve, developed status by 2047, if not earlier, that engine has to be fueled by our women, our girls. They will have to fire on all cylinders to realize the dream we have set for ourselves. Let me put it, it's not a dream, it's an object now. Because no nation in the world has grown so exponentially in last decade as Bharat has done. This has resulted in Bharat to be the most aspirational nation in the world. And when you are aspirational, ये दिल मांगे मोर, सबको challenges है. If I take to any walk of life, My experience has been women have outperformed men. In Parliament, you will be amazed. On the table, we have more than 50% women. I started the process. More than 50%. When it comes to panel of the vice chairpersons, minimum 50% have to be women. When Women Reservation Bill was passed in Rajya Sabha, Council of States, 17 women sat in my chair. The two male, me and Dr. Harivansh, were constitutionally compelled to be there. I being the chairman and he being the deputy chairman. We yielded the entire ground and the debate was excellent. Education alone can empower, but for women it is more important because they are quick to learn, they are quick to skill, they are quick to adopt, and what they learn is easily accessible, largely. When it comes to sports, oh my God, our girls have done wonders. And in wrestling, in kusti, amazing. For constraint of time, I will conclude with one observation. I am optimistic about Bharat. I am sanguine about Bharat. I am confident about Bharat because I am confident about your gender. Thank you so much.
कोटि कोटि धन्यवाद माननीय। मेरा आग्रह सभागार में उपस्थित सभी सम्मानित अतिथियों